So I was explaining that in determining the basis period, the profit has to be relating to a period of time, right? So the adjusted profit is computed based on the accounting year, and the assessable profit is determined and assessed to tax for an assessment year. So the problem now we want to solve in this class is how then do you determine the basis period for an assessable profit in a relevant year of assessment, right? Now, one thing we want to notice, we have two types of basis of assessment. Types of basis of assessment. Number one is the actual year basis. What does actual year basis mean? Actual year basis means that the company is assessed to tax. Sorry, let me use just the company or an individual is assessed to tax in the accounting year. The same accounting. Good. And a popular example of that is your pay as you earn. Remember that you pay your tax a month after you make your money, right? So individuals pay as you earn is on actual year basis. So if you make your profit between January to December, you pay your tax that same month. That is actual year basis. Another thing we then need to look at is which is the second one is the preceding year basis. Preceding year basis. And what does that mean? Preceding year basis means an entity is assessed to tax in the month following the accounting year. All right. So we mean that the accounting year precedes the year of assessment. That's preceding year basis. The accounting year comes before the year of assessment. Let me give an instance. If hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes,
we can hear you.
yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Okay.
With you.
Now, for the preceding year basis, I was giving an example. I was saying that for preceding year basis, if an accounting year is 2023, it means that the year of assessment will be 2024 because 2024 follows 2023. So the accounting year comes before the year of assessment. Is those two terms very clear?
Yes, sir.
So now let's do it this way. You will use the comment section, so I'll give you a kind of classwork now. If an entity has an accounting year of 2019 and it wants to be assessed to tax on preceding year basis, so what's going to be the year of assessment? I'm just going to take good. That's fine. So it means you get the idea. That's the idea of preceding year basis. So now let's now look at types of basis period. Types of basis period. We have basically two types of basis period. We have one, a normal basis period, and we have two, abnormal basis period. Please, if you are not asking question, kindly mute your mic. Right, we have normal basis period and we have two abnormal basis period. Host, please help me assist Olayinka to mute her mic.
Which Olayinka, sir?
Yeah, your background was noisy, kind of. Probably you were flipping your notes. Normal basis period. For normal basis period, a normal basis period is a basis period that contains a 12-month period.
I've view your screen since, but I don't know how to go about it. I'm only seeing your pictures, sir. How do I go about it?
I think it's from your end. Probably should switch to a 4G network. Yeah,
Okay.
it's your network. All right. Normal basis period. A normal basis period is a basis period that contains 12 months period. And you will agree with me that it follows the Gregorian calendar, yes or no?
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah. A Gregorian calendar follows 12 months, so this also follows 12 months. So when a year is 12 months, for instance, January to December, for instance, February to January, for instance, March to February. So if it is 12 months on the basis period, then you say that basis period is normal basis period. The second one is abnormal basis period. And what is abnormal basis period? Abnormal basis period is that basis period that is either more than 12 months or less than 12 months, right? It is either more than 12 months or less than 12 months. And you agree with me that this does not follow Gregorian calendar, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
So since it does not, so what are the circumstances that could give rise to abnormal basis period? Circumstances that will give rise to abnormal basis period. There are three circumstances that could give rise to abnormal basis period. The first is commencement. The second is changes in accounting date. And three is what? Cessation. Mr. Diwali of business. Right. So those are the three bases, three circumstances that could lead to this. The first one is commencement of business. The second one is what? Changes in accounting date. And the third one is cessation of business. So let's start with the first one, commencement of business. A business is said to be a commencement, or they said to be commencement of business when the company starts operation. That's when you say there is commencement of business. When the company starts operation, so you say there is commencement of business. Is that taking place? Now, there's usually a loophole here. The examiner will give you that, for instance, XYZ was incorporated in 2020, on 1st of July 2020, but started business on 1st of October 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, the date of incorporation is irrelevant. Are you with me, please?
Yes, sir.
Date of incorporation is irrelevant. What you are concerned about is when it starts business or when it commences operation. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes.
So now the question now is, what do you do in the case of commencement? Commencement covers for only 3 years, first 3 years of starting operations. That's what commencement follows. So what are the first 3 years? So year one, the year in which the business commences operation, the rule is from the date of commencement. Let me say this at this point, that if you did taxation a long time ago, probably in the last 4 or 5 years, and you are coming to this class for the first time, I might have to disrupt what you know, because you'll be examined based on the provisions of Finance Act up to Finance Act 2023. So in all of the lectures, we'll be adjusting the laws to the Finance Act provisions. So that may disrupt what you know before. So I will advise that you have the ability to unlearn and relearn a lot of things that you seem to know before. Right. Having said that, so the rule is from the date of commencement to the accounting year. All right, to the first accounting year. Are we clear with year one?
Clear,
Year
sir.
two.
Yes, sir.
No,
Will
I'm
be.
not clear, sir.
No,
Don't
sir, I'm
worry.
not too clear.
Don't worry. By the time we put figures to this thing, you will understand it. Just try to get it that it is from the date of commencement to the first accounting year. Right? Year two will be a day after the first. Just hold on with me. I understand because this is theoretical. You may not understand.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Please, sir. Please, I've been trying to. I'm not going to press exactly to see your screen. I've been checking.
Your network
I'm
is
just
bad.
seeing.
Even for me to get the full grasp of what you are saying, you are breaking. It's your network.
Hello.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
one, the only
I just
option is you log out and relog in. I will not advise you
Yes.
to do that because you'll not be able to enter again. It's
okay. Like,
network
is
issue. Better
there
you
any way
listen.
I'm going to press to see the screen? Like, I don't know what I'm going to press here. I'm just seeing everybody's this
You
thing. That's what I'm asking.
you don't need to press. You don't need to press
Any,
anything.
you don't need to press
Okay.
anything. Just that the network is bad. And whatsoever makes you to leave the
Sorry, are you
meeting,
using
you
a
will not
phone
come.
or a laptop?
I'm using an Android phone.
I'll
Okay,
use
No,
my
just
phone
slide
and
the
I can
screen.
see the screen.
Slide your screen. Slide your screen. Just slide it like 2 or 3 times. Slide it left or right. You will see a three dotted line.
Okay, okay,
Okay. Slide it. Yeah. Did it
okay.
work?
A three dotted line.
And just on your screen, okay, there's a three dotted line. Just slide your screen, more like you want to go left or go right. Just slide it.
The one showing the screen is the middle dot.
If
Okay,
your
Listen,
phone is in portrait,
see,
put it in portrait as well. Put your phone in portrait.
okay, okay. It's back to print like this.
Yeah, put it
okay,
in
then just
portrait.
slide your screen.
Okay,
Just
okay. I should
tap on
slide
your screen and slide it right. Slide it to the left.
Oh, okay. I've seen it. Thank you.
All right, that's fine.
I think we are good, sir.
good. Thank you. So a day after the first accounting year end, to the second accounting year, right? Right. Then year three, a day after the second accounting year end, just try as much as possible to know this rule. Just know them in the abstract form. So I will teach you the application to the third accounting year end. Right. So let's quickly put this now into perspective. I have a question here. Mikelolu Limited commenced business on March 1, 2020, right? And makes up its account to October 31st each year. So I should determine the basis period. Please note that all companies are subject to tax on preceding year basis. I repeat, all companies are assessed to tax on preceding year basis. Are we together, please?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's do Mikelolu Limited. If you are here with me, So determination of basis period for accessible profit. Is that clear? So I have year
Yes,
of
sir.
assessment. In the exam, this is permitted. You can put YUE instead of year of assessment. Then you can use basis period for accessible profit. All right. I don't know the year YUE first because I have to be careful. So let's echo the rule together. What's year one rule?
To the end of the accounting year.
From the date of commencement. So what's the date of commencement in this question for Mikelolu?
No, March 1, 2020.
So I
March
have
1, 2020 to
1,
31
3,
2020.
1. Hold on.
2020.
What I asked is, what's the date of commencement? So 1 March 2020, Abby? Are we together?
Yes.
So what's the accounting year end? You know, we said from the date of commencement to the first accounting year. So what's the first accounting year?
That one
That's
to
31st of October
October.
2020.
Yeah,
Is that clear, everyone?
Yep.
Now, what that simply means is that, you know, we said businesses are assessed to tax on preceding year basis. So a year after 2020 is what?
2021.
2021. Is that clear?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Good. The second year now is saying a day after. What is the next day after 31st of October?
1st of November,
So I have 1/11/2020.
2020.
The next accounting year will be what?
31st October,
2021.
2021.
A year after, the year of assessment will be what?
2022.
Good. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So I will go to do the third one. A day
Yes.
after, Abi?
Yes,
Yes.
One what?
11,
11,
2021,
2021.
Sir, it's not clear.
10, 2022.
22.
Sir, please, it's not clear.
Hold on, I will repeat myself. What is the year after?
Okay.
2023.
2023.
Good. Now, I believe with this, now you are able to interpret the rules, Abi?
Yes, sir.
Good. Let me come again with the rules. Owner, please mute your mic. Your background is noisy. Or try to change your location. Good. Eberechuku, I will attend to you now. The rule says the basis of assessment shall be from the date of the basis period shall be for year one from the date of commencement to the accounting year. So Eberechuku, you're answering now. You can use the comment section if your background is noisy. When did the company start operation? Eberechuku is not here again. No?
March 1, 2020, sir.
So March 1, 2020. So that will be the first day we are going to select. So that's 1/3/2020. And what is the first accounting year?
October 31st, 2020.
So we have 31/10/2020. And you know, we said that it is assessed to tax on preceding year basis. And we said the preceding year basis simply means a year after. So we have 2021.
Okay.
So now it means the following one, you start a day after October. A day after October is what? 1st of
November 1.
November. To the next accounting year.
Okay.
And then you do a year after as the year of assessment. You do like that for the third year.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
This basis period, I don't think it's up to a year.
It's not compulsorily supposed to be up to a year. Don't forget we said
that
abnormal basis period is a basis period that is either less than a year or more than a year. Abi?
More than a year.
So the
Okay,
first one
okay,
is an
yes, yes.
abnormal basis period.
Okay, okay, okay.
Is
Okay,
that
sir.
clear now?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Good. Let's play together with the second illustration. Gogota Limited commence business, Abi. Mr. John, you are raising your hand. Would you like to ask a question? All right. Let's go ahead.
All right, good evening.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I was in an exam situation. Are we allowed to calculate the abnormal basis year for the first year? Me, I was thinking it should be from March to October 31st, 2021.
No.
It's still abnormal because it's more than 12 months.
The unknown circumstance under commencement will a basis period be more than 12 months period? Do you understand? That's why the rule says to the first accounting year end. So it won't be more than 12 months period. Do you get that? Under no circumstance should the basis period be more than 12 months period. Right. Based on the provisions of Finance Act. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sir,
mate.
but can it be less?
It can be less. Obviously, this is less than 12 months period.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, mate.
All right, sir.
Yes,
Good
please.
evening, everyone.
I'm not
My
sure I
question
can hear
goes
you very
into
clearly. I would appreciate if you can be more audible.
All right, sir. I say good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
good evening.
My question goes this way. How about in case of exam situation whereby we have the year that is in between or within the old period and the new, sorry,
I'm
the
still
old
going
rule
to
and
get
the
to
new
that.
rule.
I'm going to get to that.
All right.
I'm still going to get to that.
Thank
Sir,
you.
I think you should close the question phase for now, so that maybe after the end of the class we can answer a question, because we question, we won't move forward.
No, it's better this way so that we will. Anyway, it's fine. I get your point. No problem. It's just better that after I address one big area, one clumsy area, it's better people react. So I'll be able to address everything one after the other. Then we'll move forward from there. All right. So let's go to second illustration. Gogota Limited commenced business on April 1, 2020 and make up its account to November 30, 20, every year, sorry. So let's do this together, everyone. What will be the first basis period that we have here? First period that we have here. Use the comment section generally. Use the chat room generally. Not seeing responses.
Gogota what? Gogota Limited.
Yeah, started business on April 1, 2020.
Is it
Okay.
preceding year basis or
Now,
after?
I said the
Commence
period. I said the period, not the year of assessment. I'm talking about the period.
Period
you're
is
going to
1st of
be
April 2020.
1st of April 2020. That's correct.
but make
So
To
the
So I
30th
have questions.
November
what you say?
2020. To 30th
So I
November
actually have
2020.
questions.
30. Sorry, just a minute. I will go to that.
30th November 2020. Yes.
Right. So what will be the preceding year now? 20,
It will be 1st of
2021.
December. Okay, proceed. 1st of December
Good.
2020
2020 to when?
to November 30th November 2021.
Good. So the year of assessment is going to be what?
2022.
Good. Please, let's cross it together for the third one.
Okay. It will be 1st of December 2021
First of December 2021.
to 30th November 22.
22.
Yes.
What will be the year of assessment, everyone?
2023.
2023.
Good.
2023.
This reminded me of when I was still in my primary school. You know, when they say 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 4, that's how some people are doing. You know. First of November. But I hope you are
They say for
getting the whole
4 years,
idea.
period of 4 years of
So let's do the
assessment.
fourth one.
Yes.
Let's do the fourth one. Please, let's go ahead.
So 1st of December
1st
2022
December 2022
to 30th November 2023.
30
Good.
11
And the year of assessment is going to be what?
2024.
Good. Yeah, it can. You have to exhaust the question. You have to exhaust the question. All right. Is that clear? Now, the rule we just applied now. Commencement is not on actual year basis. When we want to apply the actual year basis, I will let you know. But for commencement, it is on preceding year basis. Now, this rule I just dictated is Finance Act 2019, right? What do you do for businesses that commenced operation in 2019 that has a composition of both the
Hello,
old rule?
sir.
Yes, ma'am.
In what situation can it overlap?
The Finance Act says there should be no overlapping or gap in the basis period. So on no circumstance should there be overlapping. Are you with me,
think,
please?
sir. Hello, sir.
Sorry, please, can you explain the overlapping?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Please go ahead. Someone wanted to ask a question.
I think what the person is trying to ask, if I get it right, is that on what basis can it exceed 3 years?
Anything the examiner asks you to do is what you do. The rule covers for 3 years. So anything after the 3rd year, it becomes an ongoing business. So you just start a year after to the accounting year end, a day after to the accounting year end. So it's just an ongoing business. So always make sure you exhaust the question. Do you understand? But outside the 3 years, outside the 3rd year, outside the 3rd year, it becomes an ongoing business.
Sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please go ahead.
What you said, what I'm trying to say, I'm not getting that part, sir.
Please just go ahead and trying to explain between.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I said the party said we should exhaust the question. I can see the question from my screen here, but I don't understand what you are really saying when you mean exhaust the question.
The examiner says do 4 years. So when the examiner says do 4 years, you do 4 years. That's what I mean by you should exhaust. Do you understand?
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Are we together?
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Now, I was explaining that the rule covers for 2020 year of assessment upward because Finance Act was enacted in 2019 year of assessment, right? Now, what that implies is we have some companies that started operation in 2019 or started operation in 2018 that would have a blend of both the old rule and the new rule, right? But mind you, the examiner is not expected to be asking you a full-fledged question of the old rule. We don't expect the examiner to ask you anything about the old rule. But for you to understand what the old rule was saying, and I'm sure quite a number of you will remember this probably in your undergraduate days, the basis period shall be from the date of commencement to the 31st December of that same year for the first year of assessment, right? Year 2, the basis period shall be
Yes,
from
sir.
the
This
date
is
of
even the rule we
commencement.
used in HST.
Yeah, you still remember, Abi? So the date of commencement
Yes.
to 12 months period.
Let's listen, I beg.
So year 2 is going to be from the date of commencement to 12 months period, right? Year 3, it must be on preceding year basis. It must end in the accounting year end, right? But where it does not meet A and B above, you repeat year 2 in year 3. Now, I'm not really concerned about solving a question that would be a full-fledged old rule. My own problem here is to solve for you. How do you attempt a year that has a company that commences business in 2019 that has both the old rule and the new rule? Are we together, please?
Yes.
Good. Now, in order to illustrate that, let's quickly solve Bemidebe. Let's solve Bemidebe. Can a lady read Bemidebe? It's night already, so a lady should give us Bemidebe. You get it? Good.
Bemidebe Limited was incorporated in December 2018 and commenced business on October 1st, 2019. The first set of financial statements prepared by the company covered a period of 15 months. That is October 1, 2019 to December 31, 2020. And the adjusted profit was 3 million naira. Required: ascertain the relevant basis periods and the assessable profit for relevant assessment years.
Thank you very much. So you have Bewadibe like that. So I'm just doing this now. Right? Then accessible. Please pay attention. Now, 2019, there was nothing like Finance Act. Or better put, which day am I going with? Am I going with December 2018 or October 1, 2019? Which day am I going with, everyone?
October 1.
October 1, 2019.
October 1, 2019. Good. But October 1, 2019 is before 2020 year of assessment. So I'm going to follow the old rule, Abi.
Yeah.
And the old rule is going to be on actual year basis. The old rule is on actual year basis. And you know, we said for actual year, the year of assessment will be the basis period will be the year of assessment, Abi. So it means the first year will be 2019. Are we together, please?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we then have from the date of commencement, that's 1 October 2019 to 31st December, right?
Yes.
2019.
Yes.
So let me do 2020 year of assessment, right? Please, if you are jotting, stop jotting because you are likely going to write rubbish. Let's go ahead. You know the rule for 2020 now, we have to adopt Finance Act, right?
Yeah, PAB.
And Finance Act is saying preceding year basis.
Yes,
So it means the year that must appear in the basis period is going to be what? 2019. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to have 1/10, 2019 to the accounting year end. What's the accounting year end? 31st December, Abi?
Yes.
31 December 2019. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Then for 2021, I will start a day after, Abi.
Yes.
A day after December 31st is what?
1/1.
1/1 20 what? 2020 to what?
To 31st December 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is something wrong with what I've done on the screen. remember I said Finance Act is saying there should be no overlapping in the basis period.
Yes.
But if you check, overlapping simply means you must not repeat the same period twice.
Yes.
Well,
So
that was the question I asked.
now, yes, that was the question. So I'm answering now. The rule is now that since there should be no overlapping in the basis period, it means you have dash. So you have to cancel.
Okay.
Do you understand now? Because
Yes.
there must be no overlapping, and if you do overlapping, you are actually contradicting the law. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So it means for this period, what you are going to be having at the end of the day is nil. I'm looking for that option to strike through. Can't find it. I can't find it. No problem.
Just write nil at the front.
I'll get it.
Write nil
Okay, just put nil at the front.
at the front.
Yes.
All right, nil. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do we understand the basis period, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Now, and now
Sir, please come again. I didn't get that. Sir, please come again, sir, please.
Sir, please, why is our year of assessment 2019 instead of 2020?
because the old rule says in the first year of assessment is going to be on
Will be
actual year
actual.
basis of that same year.
Yeah.
Actual year basis.
Okay. So that
Yeah.
means we are combining two rules here.
Exactly.
2019 is for the old rule, right?
Yes.
So now,
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with your network. Please.
So I mean the new rule starts with 2020, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. That's correct.
Okay. So now you said something about lagging. Can you please come again there? I didn't get you well. What made you put new in the accessible profit, sir?
Not accessible in the basis period. What made me put nil is
Yes,
because
yes.
I'm repeating the same year, and the rule says there should be no gap
Okay.
or overlapping in the
Okay.
basis
So
period.
that means you are now repeating it based on the fact that you want to start by applying the new rule.
What do you say?
I said because you want to apply the new rule and it will require you to lag, so that's why you put new.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But is it okay that way, sir? 31-12 nil.
No, like 31-12. Let me look for that option to strike through, please. Just give me that option. So I will not explain entire. Let me look for that option.
You
Let me
said
just
explain power.
Explain tire.
You go
my
explain power.
if you like say I get evidence for
No
this one,
evidence.
sha. So
You
the
don't get
idea I get evidence. So let me please.
Just type on top of
Stop laughing now. Wow.
Please, if you can
I
guide
think the
me.
first option is beside the italic sign.
Just type the name in that box. Type the name there. What you wrote before.
All right. So it means at the end of the day, you are expected to cancel this.
After the boat, the other one, then the third one.
Okay, good. This overlaps with the first year of assessment. Are we together?
Yeah.
Hence, you will be required to cancel the basis period.
All right, now. Got it.
Good. Is that clear? Any question?
Clear.
All right. I forget this strike to profit. No problem. I'll sort it. So now let me now determine the accessible profit. Right? How many months do we have there? From October to December?
3 months.
So I'll do 3. How many months are there in this 3 million?
15 months.
So I have to bring out the 3 months portion of the 15 months, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So figure me, please.
So 3 divided by 15.
That should give you 600,000.
3 times.
Right. You know, we have nil here. So it means I'm going to 2021 year of assessment. How many months are there between January and December?
12 months.
So 12 over 15 times 3 million, Abi. So how much do you have?
2,400,000.
And that will be the end of the question. Any
Just like that.
question? Now, let's move to the next one. Changes in accounting date.
Sir, please, can you explain that again?
What I'm doing is I'm bringing 3 months portion of 15 months, and I'm bringing the balance 12 months portion of 15 months. All right. Please avoid Gina. Avoid Gina this time.
Okay.
Gina is
Okay,
dangerous.
sir, please, can I ask a question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, where does the right of election come in this scenario?
Finance Act has scrapped out right of election.
Yeah.
You know, right of election occurs when the taxpayer has an option to select between the actual year basis or preceding year basis for the second and third year of assessment.
Okay.
But this guy, Finance Act 2019, has scrapped out right of election. So it's on preceding year basis. Does that answer your question? Does that answer your question? Okay. Yes, it does.
Yes, sir, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Let's move on to basis changes in accounting date. Now, changes in accounting date occurs when a business refuses to make up its account to the usual accounting year end, right? So let's say, for instance, if you are the type that follow December every year, and then you decide now to change your mind and then follow June, then you say there's changes in accounting date, right? Now, this person just joined the class. I'm very sure. Okafu, you went for dinner because I explained a lot of things about 2020 year of assessment. It is correct, actually, because you are still going to cancel it at the end of the day. Now, let's go ahead. There are many reasons why an entity may choose to change its accounting date. Number one could be to comply with government regulation. Number two could be to comply with the directives of the parent company. Number three could be for effective tax planning purposes. And number four could be for other financial or economic decisions, right? Any of the reasons, the taxpayer has the liberty to change its accounting date, only that it has to inform the tax authority that it wants to change the accounting date. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Our major issue here is not the definition. Our major issue is how do you determine the basis period in the case where there is changes in accounting date? There are 6 major rules you must follow. 6 major rules you must follow. The first rule is you must determine the year of change. And the year of change is the year in which the company refuses to make up its account to the usual accounting year end. Number 2 is that you are going to identify 2 years after the years of assessment. After the year of change, beg your pardon. So including the year of change, it becomes how many years? 3 years.
3 years.
Right? So now the third thing you now do is you compute the 3 years using the old date. Right? That's the third thing you do. Don't worry if you don't understand what I'm talking about. You will understand it by the time we go to it. The fifth thing you do is you compute the 3 years using the new date. Then you add the step 4 and step 5 together. That means you add step 4 separately, step 5 separately, and then you select the higher of the 2 dates. You select the higher of the 2 dates because it is the tax authority that has the liberty to select, and the tax authority will definitely select the higher of the 2 dates. Is that clear, please?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead. Let another lady give us this. Yeah. What's it? Yeah, let's a lady, you know, to do Adibe again. It's night already.
Sorry, go Adibe. Time.
Shekedede for many years prepared accounts to December 31st, but in 2019 decided to prepare a 16-month account to April 30th. The adjusted profits are as follows: 12 months to December 31st, 2015, 180,000. 12 months to December 31st, 2016, 240,000. 16 months to April 30th, 2018, 336,000. 12 months to April 30th, 2019, 144,000. Please scroll up. Okay, required. Compute the assessable profits for the relevant years of assessment.
Now, thank you very much. Now, what do you do in this instance? It's very simple. What you do in this instance is you first determine the year of change. You determine the year of change. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on the comment section, voluntarily, write the year you feel should be the year of change, giving the definition that the year of change is the year in which the company refuses to make up its account to the usual accounting year. That's the first task. I'm here 2018. I have only one person. Assuming I ask you to cross, there will be somebody that will do 2017, somebody saying 2017, 2018, 2019, 2018, 2018, 2017. Good. So you can stop. Right. I've got what I need to get. Now let's check the question together and determine the year of change. We define the year of change to be the year in which the company refuses to make up its account the usual accounting year. So we want to do a drama now. I'll be the tax consultant, you will be the client. Right? I'll be asking for, I think it's your network, Taiwo. Now, I'll be asking for your financial statement to December 31st, 2015. And if you're able to provide it for me, then no problem. So December 31st, 2015, do you have a financial statement?
Yes.
December 31st, 2016, do you have a financial statement?
Yes.
December 31st, 2017, do you have a financial statement?
Yes.
No.
No.
So that is the year you refuse to make up the
No.
account to the usual
Yes.
accounting year end. So, ladies and gentlemen, 2017 is the year of change. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Now let's solve this question. Determination. Samira Jibril, Mr. Jibril, I will advise that you log out and log in again. It could be your network. All right, determination of basis period of accessible profit for. Now let's look at it. You know, the first year is 2015, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I will start the
Yes,
year
sir.
after because it's on preceding year basis, right?
Yes, sir.
2016, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is, they provided their financial statement to 2019. So I will file that a year after to Abby. 2020 year of assessment. So I have YOA basis period for accessible profit. Yeah. Oh, my life no balance. You are eating dinner, you are still. More. All right.
I carry the person they drink, no reason.
I mean, I know it's not okay though. So let's start. We've agreed that the first is 2016, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Nothing happened in the 2016. So since nothing happened in 2016, I will do 1/1/2015, Abby,
Yes, sir.
to 31/12/2015. I have the full profit here, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So I
sir.
don't have any problem. So let me do 180,000. So we said 2017 is the year of change, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
then
sir.
I will now start doing the old basis. And then I will start from 2017. You know, I will start from the year of change, right?
Yes, sir.
But based on the old basis, the idea of the old basis is you pretend as if nothing happened. Just pretend as if nothing happened. So you still follow the usual basis period. That's why we said use the old dates. Abby? So we have 1/1/2016 to 31 December 20 what? 2016. Do you have the full year profit?
240.
Yes, 240,000. Abby?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2018 year of assessment. You will still do as if nothing happened, Abby. 1/1/20 what? 17. 31 December 2017, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And,
You are right.
and this time around, what you are now going to do, you know, here, I have a 16 months profit.
Yes, sir.
And the assumption is that this 16 months profit is from January 1, 2017 to April 30, 2018.
Yes, sir.
So I have to bring out the 12 months portion of it, of the 16 months. So I'll do 12 over 16 times 336,000. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have 12 over 16
252,000.
times 336,000. 252,000, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Then we have 2019 year of assessment. You still pretend as if nothing happened, Abby. 1/1/2018 to 31/12 what? 20 what? 18. How many months are remaining of these 16 months?
4 months.
So you pick your 4 months first. 4 over 16, Abby.
Yes.
Times 336,000. Then you add the balance. You know, 12 months are in this basis period.
Yes.
So you have 4 months already. So how many months are remaining to make it 12?
8 months.
8.
So you do 8. But you have the balance in here, right?
Yes.
So you have 8 over 12, Abi, times 144,000. Figure me, please.
96,000.
For the first one, Abi?
96 plus 84. That's 180,000.
84,000. That's what?
180,000.
Are we clear together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now,
I'm not clear. I'm not clear.
where's the issue?
All this pretend as if nothing happened. From there, I don't understand.
So you can still as well pretend as if nothing happened.
Yes, I don't know how to pretend. Just explain it to me.
All right, so let's try. Now, for the old basis, we are not changing the date. So you would do as if they didn't change the date. Right? So you pick this 12 months period, 240,000. Right?
Okay.
Then you start immediately from the end, a day after the end of the previous one. That's 1/1/2017. And then still follow the usual accounting year end. That's the 1st December. But you know this profit here is 16 months. So you bring out the 12 months out of it because the basis period is for 12 months. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, then the next one, you start a day after and end at the old accounting year end. But you know, out of these 16 months, you picked 12.
Yes, sir.
So you have balance of how many months?
4 months.
How many months will it be remaining to make 12 months?
8 months.
So you pick the 8th month from the next year.
Okay.
Do you get it now?
Yes, sir. Thank you
Good.
so much.
Now, the next one you now want to do is you now do as if something happened. Do you get it now?
Come on, which kind of laugh come this one? No?
Please mute your mic. Please mute your mic.
Mute your mic, please. You can laugh outside, please.
So now the idea here is you want to pretend now, you don't want to pretend now. You want to do as if something happened, right?
Okay.
So you follow the new accounting year end. What's the new accounting year, everyone? Hello.
30th of April.
30th of April.
April
So
30th.
let me start from behind here. 30th of April 2016. You know it must be on preceding year basis.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you now count 12 months backward. So that means starting from May, Abi. 1/5/20 what? 2015.
2015.
Do you get the gist now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, you are starting from May, but this is starting from January, right?
Yes, sir.
So you need to pick out only from May to December out of this. So how many months do we have from May to December?
May, June, July, August, September.
May, June, July,
8 months.
August.
8 months.
So we have 8 months, Abi. 8
Yes,
over
sir.
12 times
Yes, sir.
180,000 plus we have 12 months here again, Abi.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How many months do we have to complete 12 months?
4.
So I will take 4 over what?
Over
Over 12 times 240.
40,000.
Figure me, please.
Yes, sir.
Figure me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
80,000.
Yeah, I will share the Excel with you definitely.
80,000.
Plus
120,000.
total 200 BRB.
Correct.
So we have 2018. I will start a day after Abi.
Yes, sir.
So a day after is when? 1, 5, 2016 Abi.
Yes, sir.
And end in the new accounting year end, that's 34, 2017.
Please, I did
Right?
not get that.
You start a day after the first one, that's 1/5/2016, and end in the new accounting year, that's 34/2017. Now you have 4 months out of 12 here, Abi. Hello.
Yes, sir, we have 4.
So it means you have a balance of how many months there?
Remaining 8
Remaining 8
months.
months.
So you
8
pick 8 over
months.
12 times 240,000.
40.
Is that clear?
Yes.
So I
Then you
thought
have,
we've used the 8 months already.
no, you only use the 8 months of
4 out of
180. You've not used the 8 months of 240. Do you get it?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
You used 4 months here of the 240.
Yes, sir.
How many
Yes,
months
sir.
are remaining to complete the 12?
8
So
months.
that's the 8 months
8,
I'm using here.
Okay.
So now, you know the next year now, what I have is 16 months, right?
Yes.
So how many months are remaining to make 12?
4.
4
4
months.
4.
So I will
I
do
think it
4
should
over
be
what?
4 over 16.
4
Over
over 16 times 336,000.
6,000. Okay, and that's what is confusing.
Figure me now,
Yeah,
please.
I'm confused. Yes, sir.
I get it now. I get it now.
Okay. Figure me, please. About me there.
160.
160.
The first one
Plus,
is 160.
yes,
Yes.
4,000.
Is it that give me figure?
84,000. The 244,000.
So you have
44,000.
244,000.
244,000.
So I have 2019 year of assessment, Abi.
Yes, sir.
You start the day after, that's 1/5/2017 to
2017.
30
30th for
for
2018.
2018, Abi.
Yes, sir.
Now, you
Yes,
know
sir.
you have
This is
used 4
for
out of 16, Abi. Please, if you are not asking question, kindly mute your mic. You know you have used 4 out of 16. Hello.
Yes.
How
Yes,
many
yes,
months
sir.
are remaining in that
12.
16?
12.
12
So you are
months.
going to pick out the 12 months portion, Abi,
Yes.
Yes.
times 366,000. And 12 months make a year, definitely, Abi.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what's 12 over 16 times 366?
252,000. 252,000.
The next thing you want to do now is you want to add the 3 together, Abi, to check
Yes.
which one is higher. So which one is higher, everybody?
New basis.
So you pick the new basis will be the one that will be
Your new
against him. So you select the tax authority. We select the name date. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Now, you then have 2022. In order to exhaust the question, I'm done with changes in accounting date. In order to exhaust the question, whether you select the old date or the new date, the subsequent one after the changes in accounting date period will be on new date. All right. So you start the day after. What's the day after? 1/5, Abby? 2018 to 30/4 2019. So what's the amount?
144,000.
Any question? Any question?
Sorry, please, can you repeat that again? I didn't.
I said whether the tax authority select the new date or select the old date, the subsequent one after the changes in accounting date period will be based on the new date. All right, good. So let's look at cessation of business. In the next 15-20 minutes, I will be done with the class. But I just want to make sure that the next class I start with a new topic. You know, there's no way I would have taught you this on WhatsApp and you would have understood like this.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No. Moreover, I get distracted on WhatsApp. There's always one private message, one person calling. So let's check the cessation of business, right? Now, we say cessation of business occurs when a company permanently ceases to carry out trade. When a company permanently ceases to carry out trade, right? Now, our major focus here is on. Is anybody calling my attention?
Fire on.
Yeah, when a company ceases to carry out trade. Now, the idea here is that we are focusing on 2 years. The first year is referred to as the penultimate year. Penultimate. Penultimate year. And penultimate year is the year before the company ceases operation. The year before the company ceases operation. Right. Please, if you know something before, old rule, it has been scrapped by Finance Act 2019. So the new rule is that's Finance Act 2019 provision is that the penultimate year will be assessed to tax on preceding year basis. Ultimate year, that's the year in which the company ceases operation, Abi?
Yes, sir.
The year in which the company ceases operation. And now, the ultimate year, you have to consider 2 things. When did the company cease operation? If a company ceases operation before 30th June, the company will be assessed to tax on actual year basis. That's before 30th June, actual year basis. If a company ceases operation after 30th June, and obviously before December 31st, it's going to be on preceding year basis. Is that clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, the company is expected to file its returns within 6 months. 6 months from the date of cessation. Right. So let's go ahead. Everything I say now is grammar. Let's just quickly apply that grammar into question so that you get the full picture of what we are talking about. And another lady be what now. Yeah.
Seafood Nigeria Limited, that was incorporated in 1990, ceased operation in March 31, 2020. Having been in business for over 25 years, the accounting year end of the company is 31st December annually. Required. Who is scrolling? Required, determine the relevant year of assessment and the due dates of payment of tax. Given the same scenario stated above, assume the company ceased operation on August 31st, 2020.
So thank you very much. So we are doing 2 questions now. Dimension of basis period for accessible profit and due a low due date. Bio 8 basis period accessible profit. And we have due date. Right. So what's the year of assessment? When did the company cease operation? First thing first.
31st March 2020.
So the year before 31st March 2020 was what? December 31, 2019, Abby?
Yes, sir.
And you know we are going to do that on a preceding year basis. So we have
Yes.
2020 year of assessment. And because it makes up accounts to 31st December annually, it means we start from January 1, 2019, right? To 31 December 2019. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now,
I'm not seeing them.
he then ceased the operation. When did he cease the operation? Hello.
31st March
So
20.
I will
Ceased
start a day
operation on
after this date.
31st,
I will start a day after
2020.
this date, 1/1/2020, Abby,
Yes, sir.
to
Yes.
31/3/2020.
31 March 2020.
Hey.
The question would then be, is it before 30th June?
Yes.
So it's going to be
Yes, sir.
2020 year of assessment.
2020.
I cannot lie. I didn't get these 2 basis period I just did. Oh, please come again, sir. Please.
Okay. I said the company make up his account to the usual to 31st December. So it means his usual accounting is from January to December. So it means we have an account from 1st January 2019 to 31st December 2019. And that will be assessed with tax in 2020 year of assessment.
Yes.
So that's the first one. Then the next basis period, I will start a day after this one. That's 1st January 2020 to the date in which it ceases operation. That's 31st March 2020. Right?
Yes, sir.
But the question is, did it cease before 30th June? If your answer is yes, then it is going to be on actual year basis. And you know, we said for actual year basis, the same year that ends the basis period will be the same year of assessment.
For the year of assessment.
Do you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, you know, we said this guy is expected to file his return 6 months after the date of cessation, Abi.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And is expected to file 6 months after the accounting year. Right?
Yes.
So it means the due date here will be 6 months after the accounting year. So what's the 6 months after the accounting year is when? Yeah.
That will be 36,
30th of June
2020.
2020. And the due date for the next one will be what? 6 months after March, right?
Yes.
That's
And that's
30th
when?
of September.
39
9
20.
2020.
Is that clear, everyone?
Yeah.
No, sir. It's not clear to me.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Well, I do.
Now, I'm sure those people that are not clear, they were eating dinner. Me, I'm sure.
So I wasn't eating dinner.
You're preparing
Yeah.
dinner. Either of the two.
No, I'm paying attention, but I'm not just getting it. This is actually
Okay, no
my
problem. No
problem.
problem. You
Thank you.
understand the basis period. The issue is the due date, Abby.
Yes, the basis period is clear. It's
Yes,
just the
sir.
due date.
Now, the due date.
No, my own is not the due date too. Starting from the
Jesus.
cessation of business. I didn't
You know,
get
we
that.
said, you see, you were eating dinner. You
I
said,
wasn't.
okay, no problem.
Thank you.
We said the question in cessation is when did you cease operation? If you cease operation before 30th June, it's going to be on actual year basis. If you cease business after 30th June, it's going to be on preceding year basis. Right?
Okay.
So in the penultimate year, we will pretend as if we are not going to cease operation. So we are going to assess it to tax on preceding year basis.
Okay.
So because your usual accounting year is 31st December, it means we are going to have 1st January 2019 to 31st December 2019. Then for the year you cease the operation to be a day after, that's 1st January 2020 to the day you cease the operation, that's 30th March 2020. And the due date is 6 months after the end date that you have here. So you know the end date we have here is 31st December 2019. Yes, so you count 6 months after. Yes. So 6 months after gave us 30th June 2020.
Okay.
And then 6 months after March gave us 30th September 2020. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is.
Now let's give the second scenario. Scenario 2.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
You said that if the company ceases operation before 30th of June, it's gonna be actual basis period.
Actual year basis.
And
if
it is before June 30th, it's gonna be actual year
basis. Yeah.
Is it after year or actual year basis?
Yes.
And if it is after June 30th, it's going to be preceding. Now look at this, the solution.
Yes.
The company ceases before 30th of June, and you are using preceding.
I'm using actual. 2020. What determines if it is actual is the year.
Okay.
2020
is actual
2020.
Okay. I understand it now.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
The year of creation is when you use the actual.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Before you
I
move
understand, so I can go on.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello,
Yes.
sir. Before you move to the scenario 2, my question is on the due date of filing. I understand the solution very well, But what about the example you treated is a company? If it's an individual, does the due date for filing changes? Is it still 6 months after the date of cessation? Please, I want you to clear that area.
The due date for individual is 3 months.
Okay,
sorry, I
thank you.
didn't get.
For individuals, the due date, because you are expected to file your annual returns for directors between, if for December, basically, you are expected to file annual returns for directors by 30th March or 31st March. So the due date for individuals is usually 3 months
3
after.
months. Okay.
Yeah. Now, let's go ahead. You know, nothing is wrong with the penultimate year. Penultimate year is still in preceding year basis, right? So we have 1/1/2019, right? To 31/12/2019, right? But here, when did the company cease operation? August 31. And August 31 is after 30th June, Abi. So because August 31 is
Yes,
after
sir.
30th June, it's going to be on preceding year basis. So we
Preceding
have
year
2021.
basis.
Then we have 1/1/2020 to 31/8/2021. Sorry, 2020, beg your
21.
pardon. So due date now, the accounting year end is, the end of the basis period here is 31st December. So the due date is what, everybody?
30th June 2020.
36/2020.
30th June.
So what will be the due date for the next one? The company ceases operation August. What will be the due date?
Yeah, March.
February.
30th March.
February.
33.
March 2021.
So February is 28th.
It's February.
Good.
It's February
So with
29th.
that, we've been able to treat the circumstances around
Why March?
6 months after August. September, October, November, December, January, February, March. No, it's February.
It's February.
February.
29.
It's February.
Please.
August, September, October, November, December.
No, you don't count August. You start from September. 31st of August,
Yes,
same
sir.
as 1st of September.
February.
February.
Yeah. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
I still think it's February.
Yeah, it's February. It's February.
Sorry, February. Yeah.
Yes.
After August, we start from September.
Yes, September, October, November, December, January, February.
It's February, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Any question?
No, sir.
In the absence
No,
of
sir, for now.
questions, permit me to draw the curtain of this class. Hopefully, we'll meet on Wednesday when I'll be able to discuss loss relief. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Please, I'm not going to get the.
What did you say is the next class?
Thank you, tutor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
God bless
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you, sir. But I have
Yeah.
a question. How we get the
What
record?
was the question?